Okay, y'all, Thanksgiving is around the corner, and this is one of my favorite holidays because I love any excuse I have to eat delicious food. But I know it can be easy to overdo it in this season. So today I'm gonna be showing you 3 side dishes that are on the lighter side. They all clock in at or under 150 calories per serving, but they still deliver on all that delicious Thanksgiving flavor. But first, my name's Julia. I'm a new mom trying to reboot my workout routine and encourage you on your own health journey. If you're looking for motivation to crush your health and fitness goals, stick around. I've got some real talk and encouragement coming your way. Now, before we get into any of these recipes, I want to say something. In this video, I will not be telling you to skip pumpkin pie or stick to just salad or anything like that. Thanksgiving comes around once a year, and this is literally your time to eat pumpkin pie. We're creating sustainable habits. It's all about balance, and we don't want to go too far into the extreme of dieting and I can only eat this or that and then lose out on part of what makes life fun. So if this holiday season you just want to indulge, go you. Like, that is awesome. But I also know that there are some folks out there who might be wanting to take a slightly different approach and still wanting to be mindful around what and how much you're going to be eating on Thanksgiving. That's the camp I personally fall into this year because I'm still trying to lose some baby weight. If that's not you, go ahead and indulge. It's a holiday. We can get back on track the day after Thanksgiving, or maybe 2 days after Thanksgiving. But if you're trying to be a little bit more mindful, a strategy I use during these food-centric holidays is to focus on veggie-centric side dishes. And do not get me wrong, I am still eating stuffing and mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, all the tasty traditional items. But when I have some nice veggie sides, I find that I can build a more balanced plate while still indulging in those seasonal favorites. So here's 3 veggie side dishes you might want to consider adding to your Thanksgiving repertoire. All right, first up we've got a cauliflower gratin. I think that's how you say it.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
With cheddar and herbs. This dish serves 6 and comes in at around 130 calories per serving. You're gonna wanna start off by preheating your oven to 375 degrees. Then, in a large pot, bring 1 cup of low sodium vegetable broth to a simmer and add 1 medium head of cauliflower that has been chopped into florets. Let the cauliflower steam in the pot for around 5 to 7 minutes so it's tender but still firm. Once cooked, set the cauliflower aside in a baking dish and then add a bit of milk to the saucepan. We want to have about a cup of liquid in the pan, so use your judgment to replace the veggie broth that evaporated while you were steaming the cauliflower. From here, you'll add 1 teaspoon of fresh thyme, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of nutritional yeast. You'll also add 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Mix until combined and then stir in half a cup of reduced fat cheese. Once it's mostly melty, pour the cheese mix onto your cauliflower. If your cheese hasn't fully melted, don't worry, it's going in the oven anyways. Top with another half cup of cheese and a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. Bake that for about 25 to 30 minutes until the top is golden and bubbly. Garnish with some fresh parsley and this Thanksgiving side dish is ready to go. Next up, we're doing a warm Brussels sprout and pomegranate salad. This is a really cozy dish that has a crunch and also a pop of color, and I think is a fun take on a Thanksgiving salad. Here's what you'll need: Brussels sprouts, sliced almonds, pomegranate seeds, and bacon. You'll also want to add a light vinaigrette, which we'll talk about in a bit. You're going to start this dish off by cooking 4 strips of bacon. While those strips of bacon are cooking, you'll want to thinly slice around a pound of Brussels sprouts. Once the bacon is done, saute your Brussels sprouts in the bacon drippings for a few minutes until they start to get soft. This helps to mellow out the bitterness of the sprouts and gives it a nice smoky flavor from the bacon. Once that's done, add your sprouts to a big bowl and mix in your chopped up bacon and half a cup of pomegranate seeds. If you want something a little more smoky and savory, you can just leave this dish as is and add salt and pepper to taste. But if you want a little more zing and sweetness, you can drizzle this with your favorite vinaigrette. I recommend this homemade lemon Dijon vinaigrette. It's super easy to make. All you do is whisk together 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of maple syrup. I accidentally used a tablespoon, so this was a little sweeter than I wanted. Then you'll do 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard and 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. Whisk that up and then drizzle in 2 tablespoons of olive oil while whisking intermittently to combine. Mix your vinaigrette into the Brussels sprout salad, then top with a 1/4 cup of sliced almonds, and you've got a crunchy, zingy, sweet side that helps balance out the heavier dishes that we typically have during Thanksgiving. The recipe I've posted in the description below serves 4 folks at around 150 calories per serving. Last up, we've got a smoky maple roasted delicata squash. Delicata squash is not only beautiful, but it's also packed with nutrients. Unlike a lot of other squashes, you don't need to peel it. When you cook it, the skin gets super tender and it's totally edible. So if you are a lazy cook like me, this is a great time-saving option because you don't have to peel or cut or deal with any of that. To make this dish, all you'll need is 2 delicata squash, maple syrup, olive oil, smoked paprika, and some salt and pepper. Now, this is a super simple dish. All you're going to do is cut the squash in half, scoop out the seeds, and then slice the squash into these nice little crescents. Then you're going to toss in 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and then salt and pepper to taste. I like my food with a bit of a kick, so I also added in some chili powder. I just eyeballed it, but you can leave that out. Once you've done that, you just mix it all together and then pop it into an oven that's been preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll want to roast the squash for about 12 to 15 minutes and then flip them over and cook for another 12 to 15 minutes. This will help them get nice and caramelized and evenly cooked on both sides. This dish is sweet, savory, and I think a really gorgeous addition to your table. So there you have it, 3 delicious lighter sides that are full of Thanksgiving flavor without weighing you down. I hope these dishes give you some inspiration to add a bit more balance to your holiday table this year. And remember, Thanksgiving is a holiday. This is about enjoying yourself and celebrating with the people that you love. So please don't feel pressured to be perfect with every food choice this holiday. If you're looking for more tips on how you can stay on track with your health and fitness goals, even in the holiday season, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let's build a healthy routine together. Bye and have a happy Thanksgiving.